Hello. Today I'll be teaching. What the fuck am I on? Today I'll be explaining all my consoles that I have. I said have twice. Today I'll be teaching all of my consoles that I have from 2018 to now. Let's get started with the first one. Okay, so this guy right here is probably one of my favorite consoles that I had since I was 6, maybe 7, maybe 8, I don't know which. And this guy right here was the first ever console I've ever had in my life. So basically, this console I have had since 2018, maybe even older than that, I don't remember much. But this was the first ever Zelda game I played, which was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. I remember playing it and going it for the first time. And I beat the game after that, and I didn't regret it. Cool game. Games over and over again. And then I got like A Link Between Worlds, Smash. I also got Animal Crossing New Leaf, Majora's Mask 3D. You get the idea. This was a good console. Alright, on to the next. This guy. Hello, good to you guys. So, this right here is my first ever Nintendo Switch that I had since 2018. I've had this for a long time, and it is completely busted. If you can see this. This top bit is completely chipped off. This bit has completely risen off. These Joy-Con sliders are completely fucked. Here, I'll show you. Okay, so this right here was the original Neon Joy-Con. And if I put it on, it does not go on smoothly. Even when I have to take it off. It's the same, this one, however, goes really smoothly, as you can see. However, this guy, kind of not that great. The game card reader is completely busted. It does not work whatsoever. I mean, it does if you jerry-rig it a little bit. But yeah. The kickstand is obviously off, but I believe this is probably the most common thing. Especially when it comes to this version of the Switch. But, hey. This guy has survived, and I have used this guy for almost all the games I've played. Anyways, I'm going to go to the next one. This guy. You guys have probably seen this in a lot of videos of mine. The hacked Nintendo Switch OLED. This wasn't my first Nintendo Switch OLED. My first Nintendo Switch OLED was the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom edition Nintendo Switch OLED, and then I had this guy. It is indeed a hacked Nintendo Switch. As you can tell from the little theme. If you want to have a little close up. And yeah, I have played a lot of my Nintendo Switch games on here. Some games that were new, some games I've already played before, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but some are new, like Candidates of Hyrule. If you know what that is, it's just like a little rhythm game. It's pretty good. It can be a little bit hard and tedious, but trust me, if you like Legend of Zelda, give this a little shot. This game was originally made in 2019. It's crazy how good this game is, considering it's 2026. Alright, and finally, onto my last Nintendo console. Alright, and then finally is the Nintendo Switch 2. So this guy I have been playing a lot of games with. Probably one of my primary consoles at the moment. At first, I didn't really use this much. And then when I got this for Christmas, like last Christmas, basically, I started playing this thing. And I didn't have any Nintendo Switch 2 exclusives, except for Age of Imprisonment, when I first got the thing. Then when I had a little bit more money, I got Donkey Kong Bonanza, which was my first Nintendo Switch 2 game I bought myself. And then a couple of days after that, I got Pokopia. And I do not regret that. Pokopia and Donkey Kong Bonanza is peak. However, the main reason why I love this damn console, I don't know if I can actually, no, yeah, there you go. The fucking magnets are fucking peak, and no one can tell me otherwise. However, holding the console is pretty nice as well. So yeah, pretty fun. And obviously, the sounds of the console as well is pretty fun. Got Mario Kart World, Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Tears of the Kingdom. I got the demo for Pokemon Hunter. It's pretty decent. Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Odyssey, Pokopia. You get the idea. Some free games as well from like indie games and other people. But I do have a decent amount of Nintendo games. as you can see from here. But yeah, that's the ROM button. That's also the ROM button. So yeah, there you go. And the sounds is pretty nice when I'm on the home menu. Sometimes I just mess around with the sticks so I can listen to the nice music. But yeah, that's all my Nintendo Switch consoles explained. A little bit simple, but yeah, these are all my Nintendo consoles. I do non-Nintendo side, a PC. Big guy this is. This is obviously one of the main reasons why I have a PC, and it's, hold on a second. Yeah, we don't tell Nintendo. Nintendo will probably shoot me down. And I do have a PlayStation 4, however, it's barely used. I hope you all enjoyed. Jesus Christ. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, smash like, subscribe to the button below. First time kind of seeing my face, legit. Sometimes when I'm doing these tutorial videos, you kind of just see like a little resemblance of me with a little bit of a shadow. But yeah, this is a video that I wasn't expected to make. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one.